This is the Armchair Podcast. I'm Gonzo. The guys are watching the game, so we're gonna have the interview now, and you're not gonna. We're gonna be playing it during the podcast itself. So this is TAC 34 of the Armchair Podcast. Let's get to it. So we have a FIFA World Champion on the podcast with us today. Joksan. He won a PS4 World Championship. And firstly, how did you get into all of this, Joksan?
So I've noticed that I was really good at FIFA ever since a young age, and ever since like my friends came over or even family, I would always beat them. And I was wondering online like one day like I saw videos on YouTube of like people playing FIFA tournaments and making like big money. So I decided to register for the FIFA 18. So last year, I registered to start competing, and that's how I got into the scene by just watching everyone and start competing, like by making tournaments online, just playing online,
Yeah.
basically.
All right. So you do what's called FIFA Ultimate Team. And what is that in itself? Is it you play as different teams, or do you have different players on your team? And what is that?
So FIFA Ultimate Team is a game mode in FIFA 19 where you can pick any player you want and put him into your squad. So at the events, every player is available to you, so you can literally pick anyone you want.
Yeah. And then it's like contracts and stuff that you have to maintain, correct?
Yeah, yeah. So it's like your team basically.
So that's where that's where things get interesting because we're talking in how you beat everybody, right? Like
Yes.
you whoop on everybody perfectly, and that gets interesting, right? And then it gets really boring because you're like, I'm beating everybody. Why do I keep playing FIFA against these guys?
Yeah, well, like family reunions and friends, yes, because
They want to challenge you. They want to challenge the best, right? They think they can be the ones to beat you.
yeah, but unfortunately, like it's not that way. But yeah, like you were saying, friends and family, like they always want to play me, because I'm like the best in the house. But it doesn't really go well for them.
Yeah.
So
No, which it gets interesting because again, I believe I'm really good at FIFA, and then I lose to friends, and I'm like, man, how did I lose to these guys? I should be stomping on them. And then I'll play online. I don't play Ultimate Team. I'll tell you that. I play just regular online. Pick a team and let's get going. Um, I'll play these guys that seem like they're really good and end up beating them some way somehow. But again, how did it like? So you traveled to where'd you win this world championship at?
I went to Paris. It was in Paris.
Paris, and you have to cover your own expenses.
No, so when you qualify, EA
Mm-hmm.
Sports, the makers of the game,
Yeah.
they pay for your expenses, your hotel. Well, they pay for everything basically: your hotel, your flight, your food. Like when I got to Paris, they gave me a card with like 300 euros in it, so it was pretty nice, just for like 6 days.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. Yeah, they pay for everything.
Well, yeah, that's very nice. So do you have to qualify here in the United States and win like a regional qualifier? Then you go like to a bigger qualifier than the national qualifier to go over there.
No, so how you qualify by so they gave certain spots to North America
Uh-huh.
on the PS4. So there was only two spots for this tournament, and you have to win a tournament with the everyone that signed up. So like 800 people signed up, and on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I won the tournament. So the tournament took like 10 hours to finish, and you have to be playing like all day. Like if you kept moving, you have to like wait for your opponent and then just continue playing. So it took forever, honestly.
Yeah.
10
Dang.
hours. Yeah, 10 hours just
Dang.
playing.
10 hours of gaming to get the national championship to go over there, and like are you in your room in the living room, like where are you playing these games that you are able to stay 10 hours in front of a TV?
I'm in my room now, but I was in the living room actually playing this tournament. But nobody bothered me though. They know what's up.
They know not to bother you when you're playing FIFA.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
exactly.
nice. And now you can say it's because I'm the best. There's a thing of saying, you know what, I'm competing, I'm playing against other people, I'm doing my thing. But then now when you come back, you're like, yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah,
I'm the
yeah.
best in the world right now.
Of course, of course. Yeah, it's amazing, honestly.
Now, when do you have to defend this title? Like, of course you're gonna have to, but when is it? When are you gonna
Okay,
defend your PS4 FIFA World Champion?
okay. So it's this is the first tournament
Uh huh.
of FIFA 19, and there are a lot more coming
Yeah.
soon. So you don't have to defend it until
You.
like next year
Uh
when
huh.
like the Continental Cup is again.
Yeah.
But because there are different tournaments,
Mm.
but I guess you can say like defending like the world, like being the best player on the PS4 is this upcoming month. I'm going
Yeah.
to Romania
Oh.
to play in the Foot Champions Cup #1. So yeah, that would be pretty interesting.
So
Uh,
next, you said this month or next month?
it's at the end of this month,
At the end of
so
this month.
November 30. Yeah,
At the end of this month, you're going to Romania,
exactly. Yes.
and that's paid for as well.
Yeah, everything's paid for.
Damn, must be nice. Like, I play FIFA for fun. Never in my life
Yeah.
did I think I could do it like competitively.
Mhm.
But like, what the hell? Like that's crazy to me to be like video games in general. We're living in an even more difficult time than we used to because esports is a thing now, and it's more it's more would you call it mainstream, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
And so then you wait 1 year to defend your title because it's a different tournament. So
Mhm.
depending on tournaments, all that yada yada. Now next year when you do go back to this tournament, right?
Yes.
Are you going back as the champ? Like, do they give you a little bit more now this time? Like, all right, we're gonna pay for your trip, but we're gonna give you like instead of 300 euros, they're gonna give you 600 euros in your card.
Nah,
They treat
everyone
you the
competes
same.
in the same. Yeah, yeah. Of
Oh,
course.
interesting. Now, we do have the same cousins. But we are not related. Um,
Yeah.
So I like that's the way I know of this. They shared a couple of stuff, liking a couple of stuff when you were playing out there, and I was like, I'm interested. I'm gonna watch this. So I think
Yeah,
your
yeah.
first one I watched all the way through to
Mhm.
whoever to when they cross played when they played PS4 versus Xbox One.
Mhm.
Um, I saw that one. Now in this one it wasn't that way. You didn't have to cross play. You didn't have to play PS4 against Xbox One.
Okay, okay. So in the Foot Champions Cups, the one I told you that's coming through,
Yeah, in Romania.
yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
one's gonna be PS4 and Xbox. So if I make it all the way through the grand final, I play someone from Xbox. But on this one, it was only a PS4 tournament.
Okay, so then that one, if I'm not mistaken, the way they do it is you play the first leg on one system, then the second leg on the other.
Yeah, that's on the grand final, the last
Yeah, the
game.
last game.
Exactly.
Interesting. That's crazy to me. And so we've talked almost 10 minutes now, which hasn't seemed much, but to be quick with it and finish. Now we've gone over you playing that against your family. We gone over all that. How like coming back? How did it feel? Like when you came back, how did it feel? Like when you got off the plane? Like, yup, I know.
Honestly, like it felt amazing. Like I'm still in shock right now. Like
Yeah.
I don't think it's true yet. You know,
How long ago
but
did it happen? Like a little bit, almost a month now, maybe.
ooh yeah, like a month I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
but coming back, like it just feels amazing. Honestly, like everyone like finally recognizes you like as the best player in the world, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Did anybody challenge you as soon as you got off the plane? Like, was someone already saying like, "I got you. You might be the best of the world, but I got you."
yeah, a bunch of people actually. They're like, "Oh, come play, come to the house," you know, like. But I was like, "Yo, I'm pretty busy, tired, you know, like
Yeah.
trying to keep it cool."
Yeah. You're like,
But
I don't know. It might not be in the schedule. It might not be in the
yeah,
agenda
exactly,
today.
exactly.
Are you still
So,
going to school?
yeah, I still go to school. So when I go to Romania, I just like submit all my stuff
Uh-huh.
before I travel, and my teachers are pretty cool with it, which I like.
And you are in college, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I go to community college here at Imperial Valley College.
Nice, nice. And you're from? Are you also from Indio?
Nah, I'm from the Imperial Valley.
Imperial Valley. Where's that?
Yeah, it's like close to the Mexicali border.
Oh, so you're a little bit further down south.
Yeah,
Nice, nice. So you're out there, and it's crazy to think that someone from really close to Mexicali is considered the PS4 world champion in that tournament. You were able to do it, and you get a grand prize, right?
yeah. So I won 20,000 euros,
Mm-hmm.
2 Champions League tickets
2 Champions
to,
League tickets.
to the final. Yeah,
You got 2 Champions League final tickets.
yeah. So with everything paid for.
And so they're paying for your flight to go back over there to go watch the championship
Yeah,
league final
next year in Madrid.
in Madrid.
Yes.
And that's in May, right? I'm assuming it's sometime
Yeah, it's
in
like
May.
late May. I
So
think.
you might have the possibility. Have you ever seen a Champions League game in person?
Yeah. So when I went to Paris, the first day I got there,
Uh-huh.
PSG was playing
PSG.
Champions League. So I had to go watch.
Oh, of course. If you're out
Yeah.
of town or PSG is playing, why wouldn't you go watch them
Yeah.
play?
Yeah, I did. So I went to go watch them, and I saw Neymar and Mbappe play. So it was pretty nice.
Man, that's you've seen Neymar, Mbappe. Who's their goalkeeper?
Buffon.
Buffon. That would be my that's my guy right there. That's always been my
Yeah.
favorite goalkeeper is Buffon. And then you have there's Cavani's there still, right?
Oh yeah, Cavani's there. Yeah,
Cavani's
he's playing
there.
well.
Who's
Di
their-
Maria,
Di Maria. Who's their center back?
Thiago Silva, Marquinhos.
Silva. There it is. That's who I was thinking of. Silva's there. Like, man, that's crazy. So you're gonna be able to go watch a Champions League final, all paid for. You're considered as of now until another tournament is played. You're the best PS4 player on planet Earth. And
Yeah.
you're just chilling. You're doing your thing. You're still doing college. Like, are you thinking at all to do this professionally? Complete,
Honest-
like, awful professional.
Honestly, I don't see it like right now.
Yeah.
But if things keep going well and esports like start getting more into like mainstream,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it could maybe like in 5 years. I don't know, 4 years, 5 years from now.
Oh, interesting.
Because
Interesting.
esports are really growing. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are watching. It's changing, you know.
Yeah,
Not from a
It's nuts. I agree.
Yeah.
It's completely nuts. All right. So I told our cousin Abby that I might do this. The guys will get very upset with me if I don't do it.
okay.
Because I said I was gonna do it, and if I
Okay.
back down, I look dumb on my podcast, and I can't back down.
Okay.
And Hector, a member of the podcast, said soft. Did you call me soft? If I don't, I'm soft. So, they want me to ask us to play a game because they want
All
you
right.
to put me in my place, according to my other partner here. Because I do talk a lot of smack on FIFA when these guys
Okay.
play me. I'm like, I'm better than all of you, which I am better than them, but it does get interesting. And if I lose, if you accept the challenge and I lose, I have a punishment that I have to go through.
Okay.
Which I'm already preparing myself for because I don't expect myself to win. If I win, cool, dandy. I won. I don't have to do the punishment, but I would never think I'm the best.
Keep it on the low if you win.
Keep it on the low if I beat you.
Yeah.
Just keep it down there. I'm like, now, it might be on the podcast, as a special video after that. Like, I got him.
Yeah.
Nah, so if you would accept the challenge, then we can do it. If not, I understand. Completely fine. We're good to go. There's no pressure for you to accept the challenge.
No, of course, man. I accept. Yeah, I accept.
You accept the challenge, and so we'll determine on a later date when we play each other. My friends here are happy. One said
Okay.
whoop him. He said whoop his A. And then
Okay.
someone said, you say 16-0? 17-0. Okay.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so we'll talk on a little bit of a later date and get the situation set up. and we'll determine how and when we do that. I have an Xbox One, but I have the ability to have the PS4.
Okay, perfect.
Unless you have the ability to have an Xbox One, depending on whatever happens. Is there crossplay at all in this?
Nah,
There
there's
isn't
not.
yet. All right,
No.
so we'll figure all that out. Thank you for joining me on the Armchair Podcast, on the Armchair Sports Podcast. Again, you are the world champion in PS4, and that is as legit as it gets. Again, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.